I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. How about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And it's been quite a rookie season for this group. Amazing how well they've adapted to the professional game.
Boy, it really is. There have been very few growing pains for this group, and it's no small sample size we've seen. They've been at it for months. These are bona fide NBA players now.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Achua. And it's Dadier in at the four-man position. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Now, here's Hart. A three-pointer off the mark. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now, coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here is Wallace. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep, Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he gets it to go. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Dort misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got his second basket.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And nearing the midway point, and Doris, we're always seeing some shifts in the landscape of competition.
That, to me, Kevin, is what makes things both interesting and exciting. There's an intrigue, too. Are some of the young players in the league pushing the established stars? How deeply into the careers of the great players are we? And are we looking at the end of what has been an extraordinary run of talent? It's always incredible to watch.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brunson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. It's rebounded by New York. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the Thunder, Alex Caruso is checked in for Dort. Isaiah Joe comes in for Cason Wallace. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks also changing it up. Ryan's checked in, and it's Wright in for Josh Hart. .112 left here in the opening quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Bridges misses.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Williams with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. Holmgren can't hit. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Runs in the pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Tight from outside. Can't hit that one. And they're trailing by 5. Outside Williams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Thunder trailing by 3. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe is out there with Topic, and it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Joe. Pass to Topic. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. He nails it. And we're tied up. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now Holmgren. Here's Caruso, guarded by Wright. Here's Joe. A miss that time, would have put him up. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
To the right side. Here's Topic. Here's Hartenstein, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter. To the paint, Caruso with the steal. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Shots good by Topic.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
New York trailing. Here's Payne. His last outing, he had 8 points. Kolek gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kolek has got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. For Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein, and Wallace subbed in for Topic. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Tries the spin move. Williams finds Caruso. Nobody near Williams. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldrin.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times, but that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. Brunson, hard finish inside.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Free throw, no good for Brunson. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kevin, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
At the line for your defender,
Free throw good, Wallace. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. He gets that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's right on the wing. Brunson outside. The three. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. And the Knicks making a change here. The Knicks leading by 4. Now here's Brunson. 22 points for him. Pass to Dodgier. Here's Hart. Puts up a deep 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Brunson the pass to Achua. But dunked by Achua.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. The shot missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. In the East, Jalen Brunson.
I like Brunson's basketball intelligence. He's smart with the shots, the passing, the defense. He's playing A-plus ball.
Which is why we're talking about him right now. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the New York Knicks.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Thunder trailing by 6. On the court for the Knicks, you've got Bridges. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Achua. And it's Dadier in at the 4. Connects from three-point range. Wallace has got the first basket of the second half here for Oklahoma City. Here's Hart. Back to Achua. Out to Brunson. Bridges for 3. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
For the lead, the basket is good off the assist from Williams. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Here's Dort. Misses from short range.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Bridges with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Hart, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai, creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Well, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at Hart, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Isaiah Joe.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
Williams passes to Dort. Wallace outside. Clock at 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Achua in the corner. Puts up a 3. Thunder with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Alex Caruso is checked in for the Thunder. And then for New York, Lions checked in, and it's DeLon Wright in for Josh Hart. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Dort. The Thunder with another miss. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Payne, and he's good on the 3-ball. Payne's got 7.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
It's blocked.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
Right outside. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by 1. Williams for 3. Payne grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ryan. New York missing again. Oklahoma City's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Bridges misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Williams. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Caruso. Down low. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Joe can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 3. Now here's Payne. Fires for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Oklahoma City shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Williams looking around. Drops in the layup for 2.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Williams. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I'd say at this point we're expecting that jumper to fall for Jalen Williams.
Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Thunder trailing by 8. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. The Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Wallace, the pass to Dort. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. Book it! Brunson cash from the corner.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Brunson the pass to Achua. For 3. Brunson no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Williams dishes to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Achua. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the summer league record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges gets to Brunson. 3-pointer. What a shot by Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
It's good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Hart. Williams against Brunson. Here's Achua. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Teams are always looking for efficient buckets. This in the painted area by Achua? Yes, sir.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New York. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drills the three-pointer. And it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Bridges. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Assist from Jalen Brunson.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
I want go hit Barney, look just like Barney, and I live it, you record it. Nighttime, he farming, nighttime.